Hi there Hot Toys fans, this is Skidsmanflap1313 bringing you another video review, and this time I've got for you the Hot Toys Iron Man 3 1/6 scale collectible figure of Tony Stark, the Mechanic. So here he is. I've put him in a little pose, and I have to say he's a fantastic figure, fantastic accessories. You can get some fantastic poses out of this guy, and just in general a really good figure. So let's move on and actually have a look at the accessories he comes with. Okay, so the first major accessory is this backpack, and it is a fantastic backpack. You could store most of the tiny accessories which he uses throughout the mansion scene in order to, you know, just store them, and he can hold basically all of them with all the different hands. You got the little taser up here. That's pretty cool. It goes in there. Newspaper goes in the straps going down here. The bauble hangs on here. All you have to do is just sort of unclip it like you normally with a bauble, and it's just a blue dingly bauble, and then it can just hang on there. You got this little red thing here, which I think you can turn. Yeah, there we go. There's like a little syringe in there, so that's really cool. So let's just put that back in there, and that just stores down the bottom. Just push that in. That's like that. Little pendulum thing there. You got a pair of pliers there. So really cool. You can store a lot of stuff in here, and I checked inside. There is quite a bit of padding in there, which I've kept in just to bulk the thing out. You could see that it does expand a considerable amount. And I'm guessing you might actually be able to actually put the hoodie in there if you store it, maybe at the back. Obviously this clip works, so you can just stretch it. I think it does have a little clip system where you can sort of stretch it back and forth, but you know, it does have the working clip there. So ideal, you can just unclip that and get on with it. So another accessory that he comes with is these, which are his glasses. So these are these really cool glasses. They're sort of orange tinted, silver around there, a bit of black. They go around his head. You can also hold them sort of like Bruce Banner. And there's this thing, which is his amputated arm, which is then followed by this thing, which is the arm. So you just get the magnet and it'll just connect up, and you can have Repulsor Tony Stark. So really cool. And I put the hand which is the repulsor blaster rather than the other hand, which is the articulated one. So pretty cool. And you do get two of these things here. There's no like articulation there to move it for these, but that's really cool. And you can actually pull this little strip out, flick the light on, and you can see if you, there you go, you can see the light pretty bright, to be honest. So you can see if you move it, it sort of lights the hand up a little bit differently. But it really is really cool, really good accessory. I really like it. So I just like to keep the plastic tabs in there, just because I don't want the batteries to leak or just wear out. So pretty cool to have that. You've also got this, which obviously if you've seen the unboxing you know exactly what this is. This is his left leg, sorry. Left leg, because it's like that. So you got these two pieces which can be used with the figure to give him the battle damaged left leg, so that's really cool. You can see inside there, so really cool accessory there. You've also got this, which is the headset he uses in the boat, and he gets this thing around him as well, sort of like a holographic aiming device, and they just sort of go together and they'll sort of clip together, so you can have that around his head. So that's really cool. Nicely detailed as well, a few notches there if you can see that, so I really like that. You've also, obviously you can't just have one arm Tony Stark, so they do, you know, you do get the other arm which just pegs in. So just like just for example, here's the amputated arm and here is the normal arm. So he's got the normal relaxed sort of arm on, but you can see the pegs are basically the same. They just go in, you just give them a twist and pull them out and they'll be okay. So there's that. You've also got a few interchangeable hands. You've got this other relaxed hand. You have the holding arm, so I'm guessing if I just grab it, you might be able to put the glasses in here and have him holding them. So sort of like Bruce Banner. Or I'm guessing you could probably hold some of the accessories with that. So that's pretty cool. And you also get a left and right fingered trigger finger, which I've only got this one. The other one is actually on him at the moment. I'll just get him now and show you that now. So there it is. There's the trigger finger on there. You can see the Tony Stark. So when you do have those pegs, they just go in there and just fills in the rest of the arm. So that's really cool. So you can have amputated Tony Stark. So you've got that, and you've also got this really cool accessory, which is the sort of taser glove, the electrical glove. So you can put that on. It only comes with one, seeing as he only made one, and he just, you know, zzz, and taps him on the shoulder. So that is really cool. A lot of detailing on there, the wires and the little metal coil things there. So I really like that. You also get this, which is the nail gun. So it looks really, really cool. And you can get him to hold that using the trigger finger, although the trigger finger doesn't really hold the trigger, but you can still get him to look like he's using it, which is ideal. And obviously you've got this little thing that unclips there, which is also a pretty cool advantage. So really cool. And as well as that, you also do get the stand, which does say Tony Stark the Mechanic. And then there's the Iron Man 3 logo. But really cool, it's a cradle one. I've got it adjusted so you can have Tony Stark on there. So that is basically all the accessories. And there's a massive slew of them, and it's really nice to have all these different accessories to change your Tony Stark up. But for now, that's that for Tony Stark. So I'll move on to the articulation. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so the articulation for Tony Stark the Mechanic. Obviously it's standard to all Hot Toys, you know, you do get all the different articulation, but this one is basically the same. You know, you've got the joints up here. Obviously the jacket sort of hinders it slightly, but it still works nicely. You've got the elbow articulation there, which is really cool. The hand, obviously ball joint and a bit of a hinge, so you can move that and get it to pose where you want it. Same on this hand. The waist has an ab crunch, if not two, my god. So you can have the jacket sort of being a little bit weird, but you can get a double crunch, which is odd. And then I think, yeah, there is waist articulation as well down there, so that's pretty cool. You've also got the leg going back and forth here. You've got the knee joint, which is double. Then the shoe, which is on a ball joint, and you can sort of bend it back and forth. And his head is on a ball joint up here. Let's just move that down a little bit. There we go. And there's no... Or is there? Oh, his neck is rubbery. Never noticed that. There's no other neck articulation other than this, but you can get some pretty decent poses and articulation with that, so it's really, really cool. Just put him back on his stand. Now, of course, you can't have Tony Stark without having his arc react chest plate. Okay, so you can see obviously that the chest plate lights up very nicely. It's quite bright on the camera, but in person, you know, you can see the triangular bit. So there's a circle of it. I'm guessing. Obviously, you can see the zip can go up and down as well, which is ideal because you can take the jacket off and have him with the AIM shirt on. You can see that there. And you can see the body is totally sculpted to have like muscles and all that sort of stuff, so it's really, really cool. But there's that light there. It even has little indents in it, which is really cool, so it's not just one piece. It's really, really good. So there we go. So I'm just going to put him in another pose, and we will see you in a sec. Okay, so just another little pose before I do the final pose, this one just without the jacket on. You can see that the jacket does come off just by undoing the zip. Be very careful when putting the zip up, because it will come off. But, as I found out when I did that, you can put it back on. So that's ideal, you know, it won't... I was like, what? No, you can't be kidding. You've got to be kidding me. But no, it's fine. Just put it back on and then zip it up as normal. But there's the black thing there. So you do get the little watch that he has, which is Dora the Explorer watch, but as well as that, obviously you do get instructions with all of them, and inside there's, you can see here, there's a little sticker thing, and I can't actually, oh my god, you can see little stickers there, so you can put them on there. I can't even read what that says. Oh, it actually just says the time, and there's a few flowers on it. And the time is 08:06, so there we go. But you can see the jacket comes off, and you can see that he can have his thing on as normal, so it looks like he's reading the watch. I've put his nail gun in his hand, just as normal. And what's actually quite nice is that they give you this thing, which is a sort of tucker in. That's what I'm going to call it, a tucker in stick. And if you take the jacket off, sometimes this comes up, or especially at the back, you have to lift the white shirt up in order to flick the switch and pull the thing out. So this just sort of allows you to poke all the t-shirt round to make it, you know, ideal for how you want to, and not get it creased or anything like that. So it's really cool. So anyway, on to the last final pose, and probably the best pose to come. Okay, so here it is, the final pose. It took me a little bit of time to do, just because I had to put the hoodie back on, and also put him in the pose, and he's trying to get out of it again now. Oh god. So anyway, this is the pose where he's got his foot on, and he's sort of in the air, sort of shooting around using the Uzi and the repulsor. And it's just a really cool scene, and you can just recreate that using this figure, which is really cool, just to have the availability to do that. Just trying to get it to... It is a pain to stand, and that's where I think this dynamic stand could come in very handy. Hold on. Very handy indeed. It's useless using that. So if you can't exactly do this without the dynamic pose, or the dynamics figure stand, but it is really cool to have Tony with the hoodie on in this pose with all these accessories. It's just a fantastic figure, guys, and I would definitely recommend you buying it. It's very good in your collection. It looks good on the shelf, especially in this pose, if you can get it to stand like this. A lot of accessories, and you can just go mad with them and just be creative. Just be creative with whatever you want to do. That's all I'm saying on the matter. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And make sure to stay tuned for more of these hot toy reviews, and I will see you guys in the next video. So thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye.